Hi, this is Nick Ortego talking about sports nutrition, animal protein versus plant protein, which is better, is either one better than the other. Before we talk about that, I like to always just reference the sources, and the International Society of Sports Nutrition is where I get a lot of my information regarding sports nutrition. This is their book, one of their books. They have two main textbooks. This is the smaller, more digestible one. There's one that's bigger and a little more in depth. But they are very research-based. They'll cite everything back to research. The reason we need protein as athletes or anyone is that we need to rebuild our muscle cells. If we're endurance athletes, we tend to get a lot of breakdown because of long endurance bouts. There's some breakdown, some wear and tear that goes on in our muscle tissue. And then if we're strength athletes, we tend to want to build up and accumulate more muscle mass that we stimulate through strength training. So either way, we want to process, we want to upregulate, we want to increase and support nutritionally with protein the process called muscle protein synthesis. So according to the ISSN, International Society of Sports Nutrition, leucine content, leucine is an amino acid part of the protein molecules. Leucine content appears to determine the ability of a protein to stimulate protein synthesis. So leucine content is crucial, and in this book they recommend a lot of animal protein sources as being superior to the plant protein sources such as soy for stimulating muscle protein synthesis based on that higher leucine content. But pea protein has a very high leucine content as well, and a recent study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition, that study the researchers looked at pea protein versus whey protein versus no supplemental protein in a group of 161 individuals who were doing a 12-week strength training program. And when compared head to head, both groups had more muscle mass increase, muscle thickness increase was higher in both groups than the placebo group. And the pea protein group, the group that received 50 extra grams of pea protein per day, had equal muscle gains to the group that received 50 extra grams of whey protein. So what that says is that pea protein, plant protein, is definitely an equal to animal protein when it comes to supporting muscle protein synthesis and increasing muscle mass or holding on to muscle mass when you're in a state of high endurance training.